Hey, what's up, guys? Norchetto here. Thanks for stopping in. So there is a ton of stuff coming out. We are knocking on the door of Season 2, and just announced are some fun events in the lead up to Season 2, which the Reign are going to be involved in. So starting tomorrow, as of the time of this recording, probably today as of when this video goes up, we are having our very first on-stage game. It is a scrim. It doesn't count for the season rankings or anything, but it is versus the Boston Uprising. So today, as of the time of this video going up, we are going up against Boston Uprising on our first time on stage. So we're going to get to see how the team looks. It's going to be really, really exciting. Following up on that, there's some events on Sunday, but nothing involving the Reign. And then Monday, they're going to have a Ash 1v1 tournament and a Ana Paintball tournament. And we actually have a player in the Ana Paintball tournament. We have Masaa, and he's going up against IDK from the Hangzhou Spark. And that's actually one of Erster's old teammates from Lucky Future Zenith, so it's going to be fun to see how that goes. And then following that up on Tuesday, there's going to be a full 6v6 capture the flag happening, and that's going to be against the Chengdu Hunters. So we're going to get to see the entire 6-man squad again back on stage competing with Chengdu for some capture the flag honor and glory. And then finally on Wednesday, the day before the league premieres, we get another show match with the talent crew. So you're going to get to see Hex, Uber, Zoe, people like that playing. But there's also some new talent coming on board. Fran's going to be there, so that's exciting. And we're also going to see Jared Gilmore, who I've talked about in a few videos. He's an actor that has reached out and shown himself to be, an Overwatch player and a Atlanta Reign fan. So it's really cool to see him, reaching out and getting involved. He actually just got coached by Casores a couple weeks ago, so he's going to, use all that newfound coaching to really pop off and play well on stage. So I'm really excited to see him up there. Congratulations, Jared. That's awesome that you're getting involved, and we look forward to seeing more from you. And unofficially, Jared is a member of the Atlanta Reign. We're claiming him, so spread that around. Moving on from that, we had a few new YouTube videos go up from the Atlanta Reign, one of which being a player highlight. We've been doing those. We had Kodaks and we had DeFrans, and we had Gators go up this week, and it was really good. You got to really get some insight again behind the player, and he talked about his upbringing and how he liked games and how much he played. And there was one quote when he was talking about kind of his style that really stuck with me, and it was he was talking about finding your own way. And he said, you can't just copy someone, because if you copy someone, you're just going to be a worse version of them. And that's really deep. Like big brain Gator coming out with these pearls of wisdom that, like, yeah, if you go in and you just try and say, Jonak, he's the best in Yon, I'm going to play like Jonak, then you're just going to be a worse Jonak. You got to find your own way and your own path, and it's really cool that the players know that and have enough confidence in themselves to say, I'm just going to be me, and we're going to win. We're going to make it to playoffs. Besides the Gator one, though, we also got a player overview from Cass, from Casores, who is the player development coach. So he spends, one-on-one time with each of the players. And this video kind of gave us an overview, a little bit more of what he does and his thoughts on each individual team member. And I really recommend checking it out. I'll definitely put a link in the description, because this is the guy who's working one-on-one with these players. So this is going to be the guy who knows about all of these players the best, pretty much one-on-one, like who they are individually. And he has a lot of insights into what they're good at. He's doesn't shy away from saying that they're okay at this. We got to work on this, but this is what they're strong at. This is why we brought them on board, and it's a really good look into how the team's operating and functioning. And there's also a really good focus on player health. So exercise, drinking water, and things like that, which I really appreciate as well. So I really appreciate that. I love the content coming out. And speaking of video content, there was a little bit of a bomb dropped, which is a kind of a teaser ad on the Atlanta Reign Twitter account for a full-on Atlanta Reign series on YouTube. Now, what this means, I do not know. I'm guessing that it's going to be maybe a behind-the-scenes look, weekly, couple weeks, once a month, I'm not sure, about, how they scrim, what happens in the house, kind of like a little mini reality show, which I would love to see. But right now, we don't have a lot of details, only that we're getting an Atlanta Reign series on YouTube. So once again, knocking it out of the park. Appreciate you guys. Past the series, just kind of fun stuff. Twitter actually announced that they were putting out team logos next to the team cheers or the team hashtags. So if you go to Twitter and you type in hashtag Let It Rain, you'll get a little Atlanta Rain logo popped up next to it. It's really cool. And last but not least, I know that it's been something that I keep going over, but you know, it's the first watch party, so of course I'm really excited, and we're getting close, and there are a couple very important details I did want to go over. So we are starting to look like we might hit capacity of Battle and Brew. So what I would recommend, doors open at 5. I recommend getting there as early as you can. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure to facilitate as many people as we can. But there's been a huge response, and yeah, it's going to be insane. Beyond that, the venue has opened up for all ages. That's been reported. I've mentioned that in another video and on Twitter and everything. But to specify the exact details of the age restrictions, if you are under 18, you are allowed to come in, but you have to have a parent that is 21 or older or a guardian that is 25 or older. Each parent or guardian can only bring 6 people maximum, so you can't bring like a whole classroom if it's one person. If you are under 21 at all, you have to be out by 11 p.m., and there is going to be a bunch of free parking behind the buildings. So it's in like a strip mall kind of thing. The venue is so behind the mall itself. There's a bunch of extra parking to facilitate how many frickin' Rain fans we're gonna have there, because it's gonna be absolutely nuts. When the numbers started getting talked about, it's blowing my mind here. So I cannot wait. If you're coming, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting you guys. And yeah, remember, first 50 people to get there to show that Eventbrite ticket where you RSVP will get something really cool. So yeah, that's kind of what we got. We're looking forward to the watch party next week. If you have any questions or anything, definitely reach out to me or the Atlanta Rain community account, Bear or Aussie Leo. I'll put some of their information in the description. They've been kind of the guys really spearheading this event, and I really appreciate what they've been doing, because a lot of this wouldn't be possible without their work. So yeah, but that's what I got this week, guys. If there's any more news before now and launch of season 2, I'll definitely let you know. I may be able to come back with something before season 2 launches, based on how the scrim goes and everything. But if not, there's a good chance that I will be seeing you after the watch party. So until then, guys, I'll talk to you later.